So this video is going to be a 2-for-1. I'm going to give some background check companies, and then I'm going to do some nice guy threads that I found in the nice guy subreddit on Reddit. So please enjoy. This is a good one. I was asked to do a post to help women better vet men. Now, trust me, I'm going to do all of the disclaimers. I know that if they don't have a record or if they are lying about their name, or there are lots of pitfalls to where you might not be able to find information about these people. I totally get it. This is not 100% foolproof. I'm sure that there are ways for these manipulative people to get around these background checks. I completely agree. This is a piece of the puzzle. You also have to allow some time to go by as you are talking to these people and allow them to continue to talk about themselves, meet the people in their lives, and all of that. But you do have to know their real name. You have to have conversations where you figure out where their childhood was, who some of their friends were, their mama's name, their pappy's name, all of that. You have to give it time, and giving things time allows you to kind of buffer yourself against love bombing and other manipulation tactics. So the vetting and the background checks is one piece. Allowing some time so that you can learn more about these people also has to come in place. Anyways, this article was put out last year. Best background checks for dating in 2023. Check your partner. Okay, they give us the answers or some of the websites in this article. This is an exciting time to be dating, as the options for a potential match are seemingly endless. Surprisingly, about 75% of connections made between two people had no prior connection before meeting online. With the excitement that online dating brings, background checks should be considered before you meet anyone in person. Although Google is the go-to source of information for most people, it doesn't provide nearly as much information as quickly as you can obtain from an online background check company. We've compiled a list of some top companies and how they operate so you can choose the one that best ensures your safety. So this is just a bullet point list of the different background checks that are available. There are more, but further into the article, they flesh these out and what's good about them. Truth Finder, BeenVerified, Check People, Instant Checkmate, ID True, Intellius, Persapo, Search Quarry. There are lots of different background checks, and they are for different things. Now, something I would also suggest that you do is check yourself. Do a quick Google search of yourself. Put in your name, your birth date, where you live, and all of that, and see what comes up for you, so that if you need to clean up your internet footprint, you can. That's very important. Okay, number one, Truth Finder. Truth Finder's main selling point is that it looks for information across the deep web, scouring the depths of the internet beyond Google. With Truth Finder, you can potentially find more information before the first date than with other sites. On Truth Finder, you can get background searches, criminal records, and social network searches, as well as find out a wealth of other information, including if someone has any known aliases, bankruptcies, tax liens, and more. Truth Finder's intuitive and user-friendly interface makes it an excellent choice for seamless navigation during a background check. We chose Truth Finder. Excuse me. Why we chose Truth Finder. Truth Finder truly understands the world of dating, offering comprehensive public record searches and social media profile analysis. Their user-friendly platforms provide accurate results quickly, and the addition of features like dark web scanning creates a safer environment for your dating journey. Number two, BeenVerified. BeenVerified is a people search tool used in MTV's television series Catfish. Okay. An initial search of BeenVerified takes several minutes to perform before you are asked to pay for the service. If you click the back button in your browser or attempt to leave the site, you are presented with increasingly better offers on the service. First, you'll be offered 25% off the monthly membership pricing, but if you attempt to leave the site again, you'll be offered a $1 trial for 7 days. During this 7-day trial membership, you can run up to 100 reports. After the 7 days expire, you will be billed $26.89 per month plus tax if you don't cancel the service. Background reports can include details on age, location, relatives, phone numbers, emails, and criminal records. This sounds, I mean, if you are looking to date, this sounds like a something that is important. BeenVerified excels in generating reports that include criminal records, providing crucial insight into someone's trustworthiness. Their consistent accuracy and affordable pricing plans make it an ideal option for individuals seeking a safe and informed dating experience. Okay, then we have Check People. Check People keeps things simple for users, offering comprehensive background checks that are provided in a single, easy-to-read report. The company makes use of deep web searches that can dig up significantly more than you can find on your own in a simple Google. With Check People, you have access to records compiled through the company's access to billions of public records, ranging from court documents to marriage certificates, arrest records, and more. Than it can also dig up long lost websites, blog posts, and social media accounts. Okay. And if you ever have any problems navigating the site, you can count on 24/7 online customer service to sort you out. Why we chose Check People, the unlimited monthly search feature allows for effortless verification of multiple profiles, ensuring safer dating choices. Okay, that's Check People. Then we have Instant Checkmate. Sometimes you like to know a little more about somebody that you're planning on getting a cup of coffee with, but you don't want to take a deep dive down some personal rabbit hole to get there. With Instant Checkmate, you get to carry out unlimited searches and pick from either a standard report or premium reports, depending on how much you want to know. The standard report will tell you about address history, related persons, arrest records, social media accounts, and more. Meanwhile, a premium report includes things as far reaching as civil judgments, a corporate view. Also, they offer information that does a deep dive into sex offender databases. You can also access the site's Crime Wire blog for information about staying safe online and offline. Why we chose Instant Checkmate is advanced search options make it a breeze to verify potential partners so that you can date with confidence. Plus, Instant Checkmate's comprehensive reports include criminal records and social media analysis, help users make informed decisions on who to consider in their search for love. Number 5, ID True. With ID True, you can find a wide range of personal information about people, including where they live and their address history, criminal records and arrest history, sex offender status, relatives and business associates, social media accounts, and more. The company also hosts a variety of blog posts with helpful information about subjects ranging on how to catch a cheater with a web search to neighborhood watch, keeping your neighborhood safe. And while it makes use of millions of public records for its searches, ID True provides results in a flash. So it's handy for running a quick search on somebody you just met through a friend. Why we chose ID True, its quick and reliable search options deliver valuable info on potential love interests, saving you time and effort with detailed reports on criminal records and public data. You'll get the full story on your date so you can focus on what truly matters, building a connection. So that's just the first 5 that were in this article. There are more companies that do background checks, and you just need to find what's best for you at your price point for what you're looking for. Some offer monthly memberships, some you just pay for a one-off fee. Totally up to you. If you are dating and you know this is something that you need on a monthly basis, then go ahead and go for it. But this is what you should do. And like I said in the very beginning, check on yourself. What does your name and birthday pull up? This is important because just like you are checking on folks, some people might be checking on you. So understand what information on yourself is out there on the internet. All right, jump in the comments. Let me know what you think. And let me know if you have any stories about background checks, who you use, and all of that. Let the ladies know. Someone clued me in that there was a nice guy subreddit, and it is literally amazing. So before I dive into a couple of these posts, I need to just give you this morning. This is how many of them look when they are extolling all of the things that they expect from a woman. Women have to have long hair, be skinny, smart, but not smarter than me, and know how to cook. Otherwise, they'll never have a chance to date a guy like me. That is absolutely how many of them come across in these internet streets. And I'm sure that, you could replace the outfit or the race or the hairline and the hairstyle, and you'll understand that, yes, many of these people are typing the exact same thing. I found this in the nice guy thread. This man says, I'll be upfront and honest with you because that's the only way I do things. I'm married and happily married at that for the last 22 years. We have an amazing relationship together. We've had fun with others for the last 4 years, others being like-minded women. We don't see many couples as my wife is very picky. And to be honest, men are worthless. That's coming from a man. Did you see this? He says, and to be honest, men are worthless. LOL. Anyways, a man said that, just highlighting that part. Everything you and I have talked about is perfectly okay. And in fact, that she wants me to show you an amazing time. I'm very much into showing you a simple, wonderful time like you've never seen before. And then the woman says, I didn't know you were ENM, ethical non-monogamy. He says, we have fine things a few years now. I'm sorry, we have fine things a few years now and have always had an amazing time with anyone I've chose to spend time with. I would absolutely love to do that with you. I'm doing this for you. She says, it's not what I'm interested in finding, unfortunately. Okay, he responds with, everything I've said is truth and could bring you something absolutely great you might enjoy. I understand that isn't what you're looking for, and I'm not doing you from finding that. Hope you do. Doesn't mean we can't hang out still. Why don't you try something good with a man that is good at everything? Have some enjoyment for once. You've gone 30 years of your adult life knowing I'm not here to hurt you in any way. And in fact, you might find it fun as hell with just myself. Question. She says, this isn't what I'm looking for. Good luck in your search. He says, I've had great luck. Always do. But I'm trying to bring you. You've gone this long without anything good in your life. Why wouldn't you at least try to see each other? You do know you're supposed to surround yourself with what you seek. And she says, it's bold to assume that I haven't had anything good. Also, I've told you I'm not interested. You could actually respect that. He says, is what you have said. And then she says, I told you about my dead partner. That's not the totality of my experience. He says, I do respect you, so don't think I don't. That's why I'm so good at things and married. Some of us are good at shit. And she says, except listening. He says, I won't bother you then if you're not open minded enough to simply enjoy, as if I'm stopping you from anything. No, listening is on point as well. Not too much, I'm not good at. Some of the comments on the post, it's been my experience that men who continually insist they are great lovers are actually the worst in and out of bed. Someone else responds with, besides, everyone likes different things in bed. Just because one lady enjoyed being with him doesn't mean the next one will. And it's very subjective, it's a very subjective thing. Never a one size fits all kind of deal. There are so many variables. And someone else says, ironically, because not everyone likes the same stuff. The best way to be good in bed is to listen to your partner. But this man said that he's good at listening. He's good at everything. And then this next person says, not just your experience. At this point, anytime a man brags about their bedroom skills, I immediately assume they're borderline. Nah. And then she writes them off. The only man I've met who ended up being amazing was adamant about finding out what I like before jumping into bed. Didn't assume what allegedly worked for one woman would automatically work for me, didn't brag, etc., and was actually nervous leading up to the first time. Okay, now this person says, can't accept no as an answer, assumes OP, if this is the OP, never had anything good in life and is basically an idiot, doesn't know how to listen. And then, trust me, I'm good at everything. And then the OP says, buried the I'm married lead for approximately 5 hours. So he didn't even tell her he was married until 5 hours later. Okay, there you have this one, a nice guy. One that is good at everything and will do anything for this person except listen. Y'all, you can't make this up. Another gem found in the nice guy subreddit. Okay, so this is a screenshot of a text. Now, I don't want to sound weird, but I just feel like you are the one for me. Keyword being for me. But your side is probably a whole different story. I'm probably just a friend like always. Cry face emoji. I don't want to sound like a narcissist at all because I am not a narcissist, but I honestly feel like girls don't go for good people like me. They only go for the a-holes and will eventually regret not going to nice people like me or feel absolutely nothing because we aren't good enough. This isn't targeted at you, star DW. I don't know what star DW is. You aren't like them, hopefully, at least. Now, okay, so I read the screenshot. What nice guys, I'm sorry, what narcissists actually come out and say that they are narcissists? I believe that the people that say that they are not narcissists probably are, but that's just me. You guys can weigh in on that part. But let's look at some of the. Now, hold on. Before I go to the comments, this part down here, this isn't targeted at you. You aren't like them, hopefully, at least. He's like, please show me that you're not like these people. I'm hoping. Please show me. Prove to me that you're not like them. So then we get to this comment. Basically, prove to me that you're not like them. So this person responds with emotional abuse, misogyny, coercion, surefire recipe for a healthy relationship. Because it's like you're starting off with downgrading a whole swath of women, and now it's like prove to me that you're not like them. Someone else says, I've had this interaction several times in my life. Best response, in my honest opinion, no. I'm exactly like other girls. I also saw things about you that I don't like, and I don't want to be your girlfriend. Someone asked her, I hope you blocked him. And the OP says, I did. This person says, going to be totally honest, he probably sends that to 50 different women in the hope of one day maybe getting a different response. Nice guy. Misogynistic rambling, 1 hour passes. Why won't the females date me? Because they're all loose and lascivious women of the night that want to be treated like poop. Every guy in the comment section. And someone asked, how long did you know this guy for? And the OP said for a few months. She knew him for a few months and he's still rambling like this. This person, honestly, something about that message just gives me the shivers. Maybe it was the fact that he said he feels you are the one for him and he capitalized R and me. It just sounds so possessive, like he feels you need to belong to him and you're meant to be his and only his. Has this guy shown any interest in you before or any sort of attraction, or was this all just out of the blue? And then someone else says, for me, it was, I'm probably just a friend like always. Sounds pushy and whiny from the start. Gives me the creeps. Yeah. So these people that act like the friend zone is a real place are not typically really good friends. They do come across as whiny and pushy. Anyways, this was another good one. The comments are always gold. And it just goes to show that women across the board are meeting very, very similar men. At first, I was thinking I was going to give you guys the Cliff Note version of this whiny text message thread. But then I decided it's December, it's cold. You probably need some fun. You need some entertainment. So I'm going to do the whole text message thread. He says, and it's cut off at the top, this is probably furthest from fun I could think of. Stop feeling bad, please. You have every right to feel what you feel. I don't know how I turned into such a piece of crap in your eyes. What I said was harsh, and it's not my place. It is just all confusing, all of it, and sad. Holding you in your tent and in your bed felt like the most beautiful transcendent effing place ever. We felt so connected. Trust. It doesn't happen often. You haven't done anything wrong. We feel what we feel. My pain point is the way I have projected upon, like a silly schoolboy, nice guy, pressuring you into marriage or relationship before we had a real thing, idealizing you. That story you told yourself was not true. I was excited and curious. You expressed the same stuff. I wasn't crazy or delusional or weak. I don't want you to suffer. Again, I truly care about you unconditionally. This is a shitty text fight. This is a shitty text fight, and I don't think either of us are showing our best sides. I'm sorry for my intense words. I truly wish you happiness. Always. She responds with, nobody called you weak or crazy, delusional, yes, but for a very specific context. Again, I think all this texting is really effing things up. I apologize. She says, I don't think you idolize me so much as idealizing us. You not accepting my answer for why things changed and asking me if there's someone else makes it very clear that I'm not projecting about that. I'm honestly surprised to hear you say you felt the same connection sharing a bed with me here as you did in the woods. It felt different to me. There's no fix or end to this conversation where people aren't hurt or sad. I just feel like I don't have the answer you're looking for to make all of this make sense. I wish I did. I truly wish happiness for you. I'm disappointed in the name calling though. It's probably mostly my fault. I accept the blame. You're right. I'm actually a loser piece of poop orphan from a broken home that doesn't deserve a partner, a family, or love. Having safe, loving parents separates everything. I need to grow up. Sorry for trying to vampire and love bomb my way into your life. I will leave you alone. She's like, WTF. Yes, like I said, I was just going to give you that last screenshot, but you needed to see this. And you needed to see that whole thing because the OP gives more context and you just needed it. She says, for context, I, 32-year-old female, tried to gently end a situationship with a dude, 48. He is 48, 48-year-old male who I had a connection with on a hiking trip. He visited me, but loved bombed me on the way over to extent that I was completely turned off and the visit was uncomfortable. Since then, he keeps asking me why things changed, and I've told him honestly several times, and then finally I get this manipulative outburst. Not seen. He talks about me smoking pot and called me a brat. He is 48 talking like this. The reason why I wanted you to see the whole thing, because the whole him being 48 just goes to show you that many of them are still trying to do the same manipulative tactics. And a lot of them, if they are manipulative, do not grow out of it. So then this person says, this dude is 48. Effing hell, age really does not equal maturity. And the next person said, no lie, I thought this was a teenager or early 20s at least. Okay, this person says, I wonder how many years he's played the orphan card when things don't go his way. And the OP says, oh, so he's only become an orphan last year. And somebody else says, oh my God, dude, I would accept up to, I don't know, 25, even for someone to use the word orphan or orphaned if they lost both parents before that. But if your parents died by the time you are 47, you're an adult person whose parents have died. Absolutely. So this is a sob story that is very weird. And this is the reason why you have to know somebody a little bit, have some context, know some of their family history, so that when they start giving you this manipulative BS, you can see through it easily. Anyways, I just wanted to share all these gems with you today. If you have any nice guy stories, go ahead, drop them in the comment section. Don't forget to like, comment, and share.